Hello and welcome, rookie card collecting friends. Today I'm coming at you with video number 2 of 2 for the NSCC 2024. You ready? Let's do it. So guys, I basically want to share with you today some of the events that I went to, some of the things that I saw, some of the things that I liked and didn't like, but it's also stuff that I don't see a lot of content about. I see a lot of content about traffic. I see a lot of videos. I see a lot of the same topics. With that said, I want to get into the YouTube get together that we had on Thursday evening, hosted by Mike Moynihan, baseball collector. He's been doing it for several years now, and it's amazing how this thing started so tiny. I remember when it started, there was just a couple handful of guys there, and to see what it has turned to today is quite phenomenal. And it's basically a YouTube fest is what it comes down to. Just a wide variety of YouTube content creators that you see on a daily or weekly basis. And then you start meeting people who don't make content, but enjoy the camaraderie. So they come out too. And anybody who's anybody was there. And it was just a great time of fellowship to have with hobby friends. I try to take some video here, like a panoramic type video, so you can get the feel. We could actually, the whole entire upstairs was open to us and the outside was available to us, but it seemed just like everybody was so entrenched in conversation that everybody just kind of stayed where they were. We kind of just all stayed in this room and eventually made it outside. But there was another section of this thing, just very few people went out and actually utilized that part of the building. We got my man Eric from those back pages with with his message. We got a kick out of that. I do plan on in the future having Eric on the channel so that we can discuss this new philosophy that he's created a couple years ago, and would love to have Eric on the channel. Dr. Beckett, of course, was there. And then on Friday night, I ended up going to the PSA Set Registry Dinner. It's an annual dinner. Me being a big set registry collector, it's something that I utilize and I go to every single year. This was a great, probably the best evening that I had at the National this year. But I do want to show you some content here, so let me get right into it. This is kind of the foyer area downstairs. I got there very early. So I was like one of the first ones there, but this was as you walked into the door, this is kind of what you saw, and you had to register and they would give you this badge to come into the event. It was held at a place called Trust, and the event was on level 9, which was actually the rooftop of the building. And as you went up the elevator, you saw, as you entered level 9, you saw this to the left-hand side. And these things are like magazine size, but these are basically the awards given to the people with the best set registries or most improved set registries. They have a wide variety of topics, but look at how cool this art is that they gave these folks. And on the label, it would show the person's name and, of course, the set registry that they ranked #1 on. But look at this beautiful artwork of Willie Mays. And I was talking to Chris Carlin a little bit about it, and he was basically saying that it's tricky because they have to be careful with copyright laws here. And as you can see, some of this is redesign of key rookie cards, but they ended up getting permission because it's under the umbrella of art, right? And it's only done for one special event. It's not something that they're trying to sell. So long as they're not trying to make money on it, it's okay to repurpose art. And this was really creative. Were very beautiful plaques, I guess you can call it, for this event. Really enjoyed that. And then off to the right-hand side was Nat Turner's complete set of 1997-98 Skybox Metal PMG Green. And he has the whole set, which is pretty impressive. and there was 3 display cases housing this complete set. So really enjoyed that. Once people started filing in, they moved us over to the banquet hall, and this was the foyer area for the banquet hall. It was outside, rooftop, and you can see the city in the background, which was just beautiful views. So we stayed here maybe a good half hour, and just hung out and enjoyed the views, enjoyed the company. There was a lot of buzz in the air, just great conversation as you're walking around, talking to people that you know, even meeting people that you don't know. I don't know what it is about the PSA Set Registry community, but they are some of the most friendliest people you will ever meet. They corralled us all into the banquet hall, as you can see here. Tables very beautifully decorated. You see the food was absolutely spectacular. It was finger food, but it was delicious finger food, and it was like all you can eat finger food. So there was plenty of food for everybody. Next level stuff. Enjoyed that meal and got a chance to take in the view. This was just before dinner was served, but this was the stage. You see the screens here, and they have these basketballs. The stage is decorated with these basketballs that they ended up giving away at the end. And at one point in the whole thing, we ended up, they gave us all packs of sports cards, and we were trying to pull Dominique Wilkins cards. So they were like packs from the 90s, early 90s, and we were trying to pull different players, and especially looking for Dominique, because Dominique was guest for this event. He was the one who assisted with handing out the awards to the people as they called the people forward. Dominique was the one handing them their award, kind of shaking their hand and taking a pic. So it was really cool in that aspect. Got to meet fellow YouTuber TJ at the dinner. We had a chance to sit down and break bread together. And I also was with Logan, King of NASCAR, and he wanted to take a picture with me with this 1984 star, Michael Jordan. He has a copy of that card. Very awesome card, taking nothing away from the star. But you see kind of my reaction there with my right hand. But it was a fun moment. You know, speaking of the 84 star, I did get a chance to speak with Dave Senzel, who is the guy who kind of started the whole 84 star thing, right? He kind of like brought it to light, and he's the main guy, main game changer in the 84 star sector, and at least he's the main guy in my opinion. And so him and I have a lot of mutual respect, a lot of camaraderie, even though we bicker and debate about the Michael Jordan, the true Michael Jordan rookie card. At the end of the day, we call each other friends. We text each other. We email each other. We talk on occasion. Got a chance to meet his wife, just a lovely wife, very friendly, just like Dave, and they just make a great couple. And was spent a good portion of the evening talking with Dave, and just really had a great time hanging out with him. But the food, folks, I'm gonna tell you, the food was amazing. They gave us all a gift, and the gift was inside of that box was a card of Dominique Wilkins. It was graded. I love the label on this card. It gives it provenance, right? It gives it the 2024 PSA Set Registry Award, Dominique Wilkins. It's autographed, it's serial numbered. It's a really cool card, and everybody had a chance, or everybody received one of these cards, or it's a different card. They were not all the same, but everybody got a Dominique Wilkins PSA Set Registry Award card. So that was really cool. And that was kind of the cherry on top for all of it. It just, all around, we had a great time. Great dinner hosted by PSA. You know, Dominique ended up signing autographs after the words, and it was just a fabulous time that we had. And so PSA, you guys killed it, man. Good job. I also wanted to show you guys this one artist that was at the National who was painting some amazing things. It was like oil paintings, but they were like 3D, some of them, and just some stuff that I had never seen before. And his focus was like Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, LeBron, kind of like the GOATs, right? And I just stood there and stared at some of this artwork that I just found absolutely fascinating. So let me show you a little bit of it. Here we see his rendition of the 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card. And you see this sign here, sold. I would love to know what they sold this for. But this is oil painting. If you go feeling this, it kind of is like embossed. You can like see and feel the paint. Look at this shot here of Mickey Mantle, his 1952 tops. Look at this thing. My goodness, that is just that's just amazing. Look at him here with a pair of shoes, the Jordans hanging over his shoulder. That is just absolutely flat out awesome, man. And look at how the pants kind of like overhang the painting a little bit. This is an actual, like a real jersey, real shorts, real shoes here. And then the painting in the background, just absolutely amazing painting. Look at this thing flying through the city of Chicago, just like in the air. How cool is that? Look at this one. Golly, love it. What amazing artwork. This is actually a depiction of Michael Jordan when he first signed with Nike. And this is kind of very early on in his career, but he ended up making a painting of that, ended up throwing up a pair of Michael Jordan shoe there that is perhaps the first version, right? I would guess. I believe it is. It looks like it. The first Michael Jordan shoe that was made. I mean, wow. And then we have this one that kind of depicts the 1985 Nike, the one that Don West calls the true rookie card. If you stick around to the end of my videos, you'll always see you can always see and hear Don West talking about the 1985 Nike. But I just love this rendition. These paintings are just like stuff I've never seen before, man. Look at this. Jumping, flying, perhaps from the slam dunk contest, perhaps. I don't know what that's to. This one here with the outstretched arm. Again, this is a real jersey. And then he placed the jersey on the canvas and then went ahead and painted the painting around the jersey. What a really cool idea. And I love, look at this thing here. Is this not savage? Mike Tyson looks like gloves on. It look like bloody gloves, which is so appropriate. I just absolutely love that. So again, see, I wanted to show you guys things that no one else shows, things that I appreciate, things that I notice. Just wanted to share them with you. That's all. But I do want to share with you a couple of more things that I found just absolutely awesome. I am always a big fan of entrepreneurship. I have dreams and aspirations of one day leaving my 9 to 5 or my 7 to 3 and establishing my own business. It's just something that I'm really a dream and a passion that just been burning for many years. And so I appreciate those who are starting out in business. And so I wanted to show you a couple of businesses that I don't know if they're new. They're new to me. And it's something that I've never seen before and wanted to share that technology with you guys here. The first one was a company, a card manufacturer by the name of Kaka. And I don't know about you, but when I learned about this, I found it very fun to say. We were actually at dinner one night and I was telling folks about Kaka, and we just had so much fun saying it that it kind of became part of the conversation piece over the course of the evening. But Kaka is the only Chinese card manufacturer in China. They produce non-sport cards. And I took some video, a couple of video clips. I'm going to show them to you here. Hold on.
Instagram, you can get a free pack.
Okay. Check this brand out. How do you pronounce the name of the company?
Kaka.
Kaka is a legitimate card manufacturer based out of China, and they have the licensing to manufacture cards for all of these companies. Absolutely phenomenal. This is all new to me, so I'm going to do some extensive research, and I'm going to show you a little bit more cards here in just a second. The Bugs Bunny, love it. How amazing is that? Always learning. This hobby is fascinating. So many avenues to collect, so many ways to collect, so many options. That's what the boxes look like. Is the language on the cards
Bilingual.
It's bilingual. Awesome. Perfect. Awesome. Check these out, guys. Is this available in the North American market?
Yeah, but it was sold out yesterday.
Sold out, pre-order. I love it. I love it. Check this out, guys.
RPA of this one.
Nice. Nice. Whole new world opening up to us over here with Kaka. Look at the Mandalorian over there, my man. This is the way. Isn't that cool? So, folks, all of this was new to me. I did not even know who they were. I kind of like picked his brain a little bit afterwards on rookie cards, that kind of thing. And because I wanted to know about the Chinese market. You know, I go searching for rookie cards in other countries, and it's like they don't really have any answers. But this guy was just telling me that in China, they don't have any sports card manufacturers per se. But they basically get Topps and Panini, and their rookie card thing is basically whatever Topps and Panini, because that's the product that they get. They get the same product as we do, and maybe some slight variations with their inserts and that parallels and that kind of thing. But it's basically Topps and Panini out in China as well. So I had a great time talking to him. I asked him about rookie cards on non-sport. He didn't know anything about that, didn't really ever hear about that, so he couldn't help me out on that, but just very interesting. Next, I want to show you this company called Pather, and they make display cases, but they make display cases unlike anything I have ever seen before. Now, I'm not a big memorabilia guy, but when I started looking at some of these display cases and how they put them in these mannequins and they encase them in these very classy looking cases, I fell in love with this. And I heard a lot of good news about this company as I was researching them, and I was listening to people around the booth area. Look at what they have here for like soccer balls, for shoes. They make all types of display cases, and they're beautiful pieces of work. Look at this here for this jersey. Great stuff. And there's some display cases for their cards. And I ended up talking to a group of like the owners and the managers and all of that. And I was telling them, hey, you guys make a great product. I just wanted to encourage them and tell them that kind of what I'm hearing and researching and the buzz that I'm hearing around the show floor is that your guys' display cases are on a next level. Your guys' stuff is top notch. Just wanted to encourage you that, I'm a hobby content creator. I'm going to be making a shout out to you guys because you guys, this is beautiful product. And they were very grateful for that. Next up, I wanted to touch on a company by the name of Haystack. Haystack is a new product that is not released in the market yet. They are planning on releasing it in 2025. Steve Sloan is the CEO of the company. Steve Sloan was Chief Marketing Officer for Collectors Universe for almost 12 years. And he decided to get involved with a company he created called Haystack. And great product here as I show it to you. But I love his post here where he put the National was the best trade show of my life. And I say that without hesitation or exaggeration. We revealed Haystack after months of work, and the response from the collecting community exceeded my wildest expectations. The hobby wants a better, smarter card capturing process and accurate card recognition software that does the tedious work of parallel identification. We've built just that with Haystack. So you see, folks, Haystack is a high quality card imaging made easy. And it says here under card, it says replace your sloppy, slow, and expensive imaging process with affordable and effective technology built specifically for cards. Plus, with our integrated card recognition software, accurately identifying tricky parallels and rare inserts with ease. This leads to better card images and faster listings. So there is this contraption that they made. I wish I would have taken better pictures of it, but it looks something like this. And almost like one of those boxes that you use to take photos. But here you can put your cell phone there, and it basically it creates this housing for you to take a picture. And this tube here in the center that you see sticking up, there's actually a fan in here. And when you turn the fan on, it creates like a suction, and that suction is what holds this card in place, as you can see here, this in the center. And so it also has LED lighting. I had them shut the lights off because I was getting a glare, really bad glare on the camera. So when they, but it comes with an LED light here on the upper portion, and it just lights up this entire canvas area here. And then you can take a picture of it, and it creates just these amazing pictures of the cards. I wish I would have taken an example, but here's one where we took a picture of the card, and you see how it's tilted. The card is tilted a little bit. You don't even have to worry about it, because once you snap that picture, it auto crops the card perfectly and straightens the card out so that it's in the proper position. And it does have the software portion of it, which I ended up getting a demonstration on, which was just absolutely phenomenal. Just the software on this website. It was just it gave you all of the information on the card instantaneously. You didn't have to sit there and guess, and they take pride in identifying the parallels and the inserts. That's kind of the big main wheelhouse here, the selling point that they are offering the industry. And it's able to gather up all that information, and then you'll be able to list those cards on the selling platform of your choice. It was amazing, this product. And we're looking forward to seeing it in the future. Again, they don't plan on releasing it till 2025. And they're guessing right now that this contraption to take the pictures in is going to be about $200 for that contraption. And then the software, I don't know if the software is going to be free. I should have asked them, but I don't know if the software is going to be free or there's going to be a small monthly charge for that. I don't know. We'll see. But looking forward to that technology coming into the industry. With that said, guys, listen, overall, the National, the Super Bowl of the hobby, the Christmas in July, as I like to call it, the good far outweighed the bad. If you've never been, consider going next year, 2025. Start making plans today, man. And I can almost guarantee, I wish I can guarantee, I can't, but it's highly probable that you will not regret going. And it's one of, listen, I'm kind of an introverted guy myself. I don't like big crowds. But just something about being in that atmosphere of like-minded individuals and just the camaraderie between other collectors, all of that shyness and uncomfortableness, all of that, which is nonsense kind of, and you, all of that goes out the window, and you end up having the time of your life. And so 361 more days and I can't wait. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Thank you for tuning in as always. And remember, my friends, not all rookie cards are created equal.
The true Jordan rookie from 1985.
Bullshit.
Until next time, buenos nachos, muchachos.